Good evening. A terrifying morning gives way to a joyful afternoon as a little boy who was inside a stolen van is reunited with his parents.
Just before 9 o'clock this morning, the boy's father went into a Covington Shell station to pay for gas. Two people jumped into the van and took off with the man's 4-year-old son in the back seat. Those suspects are now under arrest. Deborah Haas kicks off our team coverage live from downtown Cincinnati, where the little boy was found. Deb?
Carol, 4-year-old Jackson Day is back with his family tonight after a terrifying morning. As you mentioned, his family and police crews and other emergency crews went on an urgent search for him after he was taken in the van from that Shell station. They found him and the family's van here at the fire station at 5th and Central.
Let's start with the happy ending. Jackson Day in the arms of...
Wasn't pretty. What happened there? Apparently, we do not have that video for you right now. What we can tell you is this. At about 8:50 this morning, that van was taken from the Shell station in Covington as, again, Jackson Day's father went inside to pay for gas. Of course, there was a frantic search for him, as we mentioned. About an hour later, a firefighter walked out the back of this fire station, and there was Jackson standing outside the family's van. Word, of course, spread very quickly over back into Covington, where Jackson's family was with police, and there was a reunion there just about an hour after that, so right about 11 o'clock. A lot of family members. We have not had the opportunity to speak to Jackson's family, but we do understand that everyone is back together tonight. The family lives in Bellevue. I'm told that Jackson is the youngest of 4 brothers, and again, everybody in that neighborhood just happy to have him back this evening. As we mentioned, there are 2 suspects under arrest. They were arrested about 11 o'clock this morning as well at the Arby's down the street here at 6th and Vine. Clyde and Carol.
All right, Deb, you know, we can just imagine how terrified the parents must have been until they found Jackson. As Deb said, the suspects, 38-year-old Kevin Gosney and 25-year-old Dawn Dixon, were caught after a huge search on both sides of the river. After the child and the stolen van were found abandoned at 5th and Central in Cincinnati, all eyes focused on downtown. There was a suspect sighting reported at the courthouse, which was quickly determined to be false. Then Mounted Patrol Officer James Van Steelant saw the suspects at 6th and Vine.
The female subject went into the Arby's, and then the male subject noticed that I was sitting in the intersection on a green light, realized who I was, and he decided once I started coming over to him, he was going to go into the Arby's also. So let him know on the radio that I had a couple subjects that matched the description, got down, another car showed up, we went in, made the arrest.
New at 6 o'clock, we'll tell you how cooperation by several agencies led to the safe return of Jackson. And stay with 9 News and WCPO.com for the latest on this investigation. We're on your side with new information around the clock. Tonight at 6 o'clock, new information on the criminal history of the suspects.